I'm 37.
What?
I'm 37. I'm not old.
I'm viewing several. Here we are again. Better late than never, as always with these things. I never get to react to things when they come out because of life, work schedule, etc. But I'm finally getting around to checking out the music video for the latest release from Linkin Park. In case you haven't seen, the previous videos, the reaction to the album from Zero. I loved it. It's phenomenal. I think Emily is doing a fantastic job. Really can't fault her at all. Love the album. Very excited to see what we have in store here. Checking out the music video, because the music videos are often very cool and tell an interesting story. But let's not faff about too much. Let's get on with it. Up from the bottom, from Linkin Park.
Inside it feels like I'm barely breathing. Feels like air is running out. Inside I'm stuck here staring at a ceiling. You put up to keep me down, 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 down.
Waking up without a name, open up my eyes knowing nothing is the same. Circling around a drain as I realize that there's no one else to blame.
You keep me waiting down here, so far below, staring up from the bottom, up from the bottom. I try escaping, but there's nowhere to go. Staring up from the bottom, up from the bottom.
Bit. All right. Again, we're not rewriting the rule book, but we've got a distinctive Linkin Park sound. The rhythm and the feel of the guitar, the fact that we have a beautiful little lead up, like bridge from Mike. Again, Emily is crushing it as always. All the ingredients are there that you want from a Linkin Park song. I mean, they're doing the thing that we want. They're giving us the sounds and the cues that we want to hear from them. That was part of what made From Zero so satisfying, is to go, every now and then there was a little bit of a surprise where you heard a track that might be a little bit heavier or have a slightly different tone, but basically it was a Linkin Park album. They weren't going in a completely new direction. They were just creating what they've always created musically. Deviations here and there, but basically they do a distinctive Linkin Park sound with a great new vocalist. So we're just getting more of the same here. So fab.
Each time I hold my fist inside my pocket, hold my breath until I'm blue. Feels like a knife pushed deep inside a socket.
Like the lyrics too.
Waking up without a name, opening my eyes knowing nothing's gonna change. Circling around a drain as I realize that there's no one else to blame.
You keep me waiting down here, so far below, staring up from the bottom, up from the bottom. I try escaping, but there's nowhere to go. Staring up from
Such a satisfying sonic, the sounds. Right, just before we get into this bridge, I think lyrically as well, and as hinted at in the video, I think this feels like it's a maybe I'm reading too much into it, so tell me if I'm wrong. Something of a post second term kind of perspective of there are people who are already on the totem pole of society pretty low down for all kinds of completely inexcusable reasons. More and more they're being made to feel you really are at the bottom and you're going to stay there. So could be considered a sort of anthem of resistance, or a sort of anthem of recognizing that that's where we are, and in theory at least, hopefully, as things progress, the only way is up. So again, I may be reading too much into that. If I am, fair enough, but that's the vibe I get.
Everybody out there, devil is coming. Poison on his lips and his words mean nothing. Cold like a mountaintop, father never loved him. Mama said he's bad enough times that it's sunk in. Everybody out there, devil is coming. Promise you the world, but he's always bluffing. Before you even know it's a trap you're stuck in. He's gone like a ghost already off running.
Ooh, lovely, lovely, lovely flow. Great bars. Let's go back. Yeah, I think lyrically, yeah, that supports my theory. With the scratch that comes in here as well.
Everybody out there, devil is coming. Poison on his lips and his words mean nothing. Cold like a mountaintop, father never loved him. Mama said he's bad enough times that it's sunk in. Everybody out there, devil is coming. Promise you the world, but he's always bluffing. Before you even know it's a trap you're stuck in. He's gone like a ghost already off running.
Ooh. The satisfying tone to the guitar and the bass. Ooh. And then, again, love that we're getting scratch and samples. Always great when they feature.
Keep me waiting down here, so far below, staring up from the bottom, up from the bottom. I try to escape it, but there's nowhere to go. Staring up from the bottom, gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
From the bottom, gotta get out of here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. As I said, not only great to see what I think. Again, I'm always worried about misinterpreting things, but I think that's a distinct, Mango Mussolini and this current term. Happy to be proven wrong somehow, but I'm pretty confident that that's going to be the case. That aside, again, sonically, we're getting what we want from them. We're getting the tone of the guitar and the bass. We've got the driving rhythm. We've got the scratching and the sampling. We've got Mike's beautiful flow, Emily's vocals, everything just working the way it should and giving you something that you've definitely heard before from them. But that's no bad thing. We want to hear familiar tones and familiar cues, like when there's going to be a bridge and a breakdown, when you can expect there to be little inflections, or it's just comforting and enjoyable, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, no doubt they'll make, like they did with From Zero, there'll be moments where they do something a little bit different, a little bit unexpected, but basically they're still producing the music that they produce. And I love that. I love the fact that as much as we can never replace Chester, it's impossible to replace Chester, we still have the same band. It is the same band. They have the same artistic style and vision, and they have found someone who fits, within that model and can really deliver, vocally and, just as a performer. So gutted that I can't see them when they're going to be in London around the time of my birthday. If I'm not mistaken, Spirit Box is supporting them as well. So literally it'd be the greatest gig ever, but just impossible for me to go. I haven't got the money. I haven't got the time. It's all the way in London, so I can't go. That's upsetting. Regardless, can't wait for the next album. Can't wait for the next release. Remain steadfast fan of Linkin Park. The new era continues to impress. Keep doing what you're doing, guys. Let me know what you thought of the video. My thoughts and analysis. That's what the comment section's for. Give it a like if you liked it. But yeah. Goodbye forever.
Will you shut up, huh?
Ah, now we see the violence inherent in the system. Shut up! Come and see the violence inherent in the system! Help! Help! I'm being repressed!